Justin Trudeau, the 23rd Prime Minister of Canada, is a charismatic and divisive figure in Canadian politics. His leadership style, policy decisions, and personal controversies have shaped the nation's political landscape and elicited strong emotions among Canadians. Trudeau's tenure as Prime Minister has been marked by ambitious promises, progressive policies, and a commitment to diversity and inclusion. However, it has also been marred by controversies and scandals that have led to both fervent support and staunch criticism. In this video, we will explore the Trudeau effect on Canada as a polarizing Prime Minister, examining his early life, political beginnings, leadership style, policy decisions, public perception, and the broader implications of his tenure. Early life and political beginnings. Justin Trudeau's foray into politics came as a Member of Parliament, MP, for the Montreal riding of Papineau in 2008. His political career was met with both excitement and skepticism, as many saw him as riding on his father's coattails. Nevertheless, Trudeau managed to win re-election in subsequent terms, solidifying his place within the Liberal Party of Canada. Trudeau's leadership style. As Prime Minister, Trudeau has cultivated a leadership style that emphasizes diversity, inclusion, and progressive policies. He has been a vocal advocate for gender equality, appointing a gender-balanced cabinet, and advocating for women's rights on both the domestic and international fronts. Trudeau has also championed the cause of LGBTQ+ rights and climate change mitigation, positioning Canada as a leader on global issues. Controversies and scandals. However, Trudeau's tenure has not been without its share of controversies and scandals. One of the most significant controversies was the SNC-Lavalin affair in 2019. It involved allegations that Trudeau and his office pressured then Justice Minister Jody Wilson-Raybould to intervene in a criminal case against SNC-Lavalin, a major Canadian engineering and construction company. The affair raised questions about political interference in the justice system and led to the resignation of key cabinet members. Another damaging incident that rocked Trudeau's leadership was the discovery of photos and videos showing him wearing blackface makeup on multiple occasions before entering politics. These images sparked accusations of racism and cultural insensitivity, tarnishing Trudeau's image and prompting apologies from the Prime Minister. Canada's immigration policy. Trudeau's approach to immigration and refugee policies has been a defining aspect of his leadership. He has advocated for a more inclusive and welcoming immigration system, positioning Canada as a safe haven for refugees fleeing conflict and persecution. However, his policies have not been without criticism. Some argue that his open-door approach to immigration may strain resources and threaten national security. Economic policies and infrastructure. On the economic front, Trudeau's government has focused on infrastructure investment and green initiatives. Through his commitment to stimulating economic growth, Trudeau sought to create jobs and foster sustainable development. His government invested heavily in infrastructure projects across the country, with the aim of bolstering the economy and improving public services. However, critics have voiced concerns over the budgetary impact of these initiatives, questioning the level of government debt incurred and the effectiveness of some projects. Additionally, some have argued that Trudeau's policies may not be aggressive enough in addressing economic disparities and income inequality. Foreign policy and international relations. Trudeau's approach to foreign policy has been characterized by an emphasis on multilateralism, global cooperation, and international human rights. Under his leadership, Canada has taken an active role in peacekeeping efforts, humanitarian aid, and promoting progressive values on the world stage. One of the defining aspects of Trudeau's foreign policy was his handling of Canada's trade relations, particularly with the United States. During the tumultuous period of renegotiating NAFTA, North American Free Trade Agreement, Trudeau navigated a complex relationship with former U.S. President Donald Trump, managing to preserve crucial trade ties between the two nations. Climate change and environmental stewardship. Trudeau's stance on climate change and environmental policies has been a point of contention. While he has advocated for action on climate change and has committed to reducing Canada's greenhouse gas emissions, some critics argue that his policies do not go far enough. The Trudeau government's approval of the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion project drew criticism from environmentalists and Indigenous communities concerned about its potential impact on the environment and Indigenous rights. COVID-19 response. The COVID-19 pandemic presented one of the most significant challenges of Trudeau's leadership. The Canadian government implemented various measures to combat the spread of the virus, including lockdowns, travel restrictions, and economic support programs for businesses and individuals. While some praised Trudeau's swift action and financial aid packages, others criticized the government's response, citing delays in vaccine distribution and the economic toll of prolonged lockdowns. Election promises versus actions. Throughout his tenure, Trudeau has made several election promises aimed at addressing various issues, from climate change to Indigenous reconciliation. As with any politician, there has been a gap between promises and actions. While some promises, such as the legalization of recreational cannabis, were fulfilled, others, like balancing the budget, have proven more challenging to achieve. Public perception and approval ratings. Trudeau's public perception has been a roller coaster of highs and lows. At the outset of his tenure, Trudeau enjoyed widespread popularity, largely due to his charismatic personality, progressive policies, and commitment to diversity and inclusion. However, controversies and scandals have significantly impacted his approval ratings at various points during his leadership. Conclusion and critical analysis. The Trudeau effect on Canada's political landscape has been both transformative and polarizing. Justin Trudeau's leadership style, emphasis on progressive policies, and commitment to diversity have garnered praise from some quarters. However, controversies and scandals, coupled with policy decisions that have faced criticism from both sides of the political spectrum, have also fueled dissent. As we critically analyze Trudeau's tenure, it becomes evident that his leadership is complex and multifaceted. The Trudeau effect has not been solely positive or negative. It has been a mixture of achievements, disappointments, and controversies. As Canada continues to navigate its path forward, it is crucial to consider the nuances of Trudeau's leadership and the broader implications of his decisions on the nation's future. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.